G'day viewers, I'm not waiting for that last 5 seconds. I haven't got the t-shirt on. Should I put the t-shirt on? I should probably put the t-shirt on, shouldn't I? Couldn't not have the t-shirt on. Might as well get the thing started while we're doing that though. Got to wear the t-shirt surely. How are we all? We're going well? For our second stream of the day. Let me turn that down because I've been playing some ridiculously loud music while I've been doing lots of comparisons on data files. Does that sound exciting? It's kind of my life. Hello, Train Simulator Guy, New York, Texas Railroad, Daniel, Robert, Jowett, and Mark B. And Brad, how are you? Good to see you. This is our second Vectron run of the day. Let's just get this thing set up. Get it into forwards. Get some headlights on. Thought that was weirdly Sifa or something going off then, but no, it was just something going ding dong. Sifa and PZB back in the chair. Let's swap our screens. We should get the doors open too, shouldn't we? Let our rail tour cretins in. Not that I don't think any of them actually get in from memory. Yeah, Dresden. We're going to be following that other train out. Lucky us. No one getting in our rail tour service. No one cares. That's all right. What else do we need to do? We need to do something with headlights. Put them on and...
RFB. RFB.
Thank you,
RFB.
big voice. And we've already got... We've got a blue bar up there, so the power must be fine. So we can set you to 40 and click as a little button and we can lock the doors. Well, there's not that much point locking the doors because, you know, we're not going to go anywhere anyway because the signal's red. Signalling allowing, please depart for Riesa. Remember to obey all signals along the way. This is a scenario called Labouring Home on Dresden Riesa with the Vectron with some dostos. Set the train brake to running. Ooh, we have actually got a yellow signal now. We just need to release that one and do that one. You know, we're a rail tour, so of course you have to get horny. Who said that? Did I say that? I didn't say that. Little bit of juice. Now I learnt the hard way when trying out this scenario yesterday. I love the way it says safe to release when that signal up there clearly is not completely green, but that's okay. I tried this scenario out yesterday and I have to say PZB bit me 5 times before I even got under the bridge, so I'm going to be a little more careful.
Zugbeeinflussung. Zugbeeinflussung.
Sifa. Now, tomorrow's stream will be LA to Lancaster in the morning, and on Sunday we're doing New York Trenton. Now, we go into daylight savings on Saturday night, well, 2 AM Sunday morning actually, so we'll be back to the daylight streaming time. Still just rolling through it, just under 40 kilometres an hour. About to have another signal to acknowledge, and then we can go for a nice outside view. So I don't have to acknowledge this one, it's the next one I have to acknowledge. And then there's a red one, so I may in fact start to brake, I think.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Gently start slowing down as we head for the red one. Brakes off now. Maybe we'll be lucky enough to roll up to it and be allowed to keep going. Maybe. It's a very popular rail tour. I can count 0, 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and the signal has gone yellow, but let's just hop back up here because we are going to need to behave ourselves just a little. So we'll have to acknowledge a signal in a moment. I kind of think there's one other passenger service running these things with an IC, but I'm not 100% certain about that. Don't have to acknowledge any of these signals because they don't have a PZB box next to them. This one I think does. Still rolling along fairly happily.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Keep going at this speed, we might be okay. Still have some PZB isms. May have to slow down again, I think. Hello, Sifa. Daniel says, got another month before the clocks go back there. Yes, there's the uncomfortable twilight zone for us both. The uncomfortable twilight zone period is better for me though, because I do moderate some of the DTG streams, and it's a little easier when it's not at 4 o'clock in the morning. Because I don't like getting up for them. I do occasionally, because if the thing's something that I really want to watch, I'll get up. PZB didn't bite me going through there, which is a good thing. Vectron is the locomotive power. You know, I'm not going to read that while I'm trying to get through PZB. At the same time that Sifa's trying to eat me. Just keep rolling along towards this red. Get towards Coswig. I haven't seen Dresden Riesa for quite a while. I have to say, looking nice. Can't think of the last time I actually got into this route. It's been rather a while. Slightly different audience this time. How are people finding 4 if you've got it? And if you don't have it, are you going to get it? Don't have to, of course. It's totally up to you. Dangerous, gratuitous bridge shot. As you do. I think this needs a screenshot, doesn't it? Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it does that way. Who hasn't played with photo mode? Let's bring you back. Come on, come on. Yeah, that's pretty good there. And then set the depth of the field. Come on, come on. Up a little, that'll do. And I kind of like the colour settings, to be honest. I think it's doing okay, but let's just darken her up a little. Give her a little vignette. Bit of vignette. There we go. Now it looks proper. Right, now I'll just save that so you don't have to put up with waiting for it to upload. And let's get going again. Who, me? What?
Zugbeeinflussung.
That's Mr. PZB. Brad downloaded 4 yesterday, 125 gig. That's small. You should try being in beta where it's not compressed. My downloads are about 550, 600 gig. Daniel says I haven't made up my mind yet. That's fair enough. I think it's already on sale on Steam, weirdly. It's like the week of release and I think it's on sale. Well, we've got some greens. Let's start picking up some speed a little. I'm going to stick with 40 though for the moment because we are still in monitoring. Even though it says I can do 70 on the screen there. Should we say hello to the passengers? Of course we should. Maybe if we stopped up here, we'd get more people on our rail tour. Safe to release. Finally. Good. Good. Right. Finally, we can get going. Ooh. You know something I didn't do? Is this a good thing to do when I'm moving, do you think? ZB... Is it O for passenger? Or U? It's U, isn't it? Haha. So doing that while I was moving was not a good idea. Yes, yes, yes. Come on. Right. So changing PZB modes when moving is not a smart thing to do. Now is it it is PZB-R for passenger, isn't it? I think it is. Oh well. Off we go again. When it releases the brakes, which it eventually will. Here it goes. Give it the beans. It's another good screenshot, but we'll just send it. Maybe? What? Good. Power of the mighty Vectron. Sifa. To a handy. To 160. Now I'll know if I got the PZB mode right in a moment, because if we get to 125 kilometers an hour and it Zwembring sungs me, we'll know I got the wrong mode. New York, Texas says the regional bundles are 35% off. No, my mode's wrong. My mode's wrong. I'm going to stop and change my mode. See the G flashing that? Too late. Too late. Well, since it's stopping me anyway, I'll just go and change my PZB mode now. Because, you know, it's punishing me anyway, so why not just end the punishment? Let's go for PZB O. Right. Safe to release. You be quiet, Sifa. And let's go back to the home screen. Now, this time, we'll know when we get to 125 whether I got the right mode or not. I could pretend to understand German trains, but I don't really. I just do things till they stop biting me. I do remember when, I think it was when TSW2 first came out, and I coming over from 2020, and I got in the ICE 3, and I spent about 20 minutes with this train that admittedly looked quite pretty, just yelling at me in German. And I couldn't get the thing to move, and I just shut the game down. I don't think I played it again for about 2 weeks. Really pissed me off. fingers. 120, 125, 130, no flashing G, we're good. Yay. Lots of beans. This is better. The sound on the Dostos is a bit wonky. Never noticed that before. And this was the whole point of this scenario, was to get the Vectron up to some proper speeds. Getting on Castle Wurzburg just on its own path and running it without PZB, it ran along quite happily at about 280 something. Wait, not bad. Big rail driver. Zoom. Just turn PZB off and go for it and see how fast we can go. Could. How far are we going on the map? Up to the middle there. That's our first go via point. And I think we're actually going all the way to Riesa. We are. Lovely. It's a nice time in the morning. Train Simulator guy, PZB is confusing for everyone. Even one of my viewers who watches most of my streams, if not live, he watches them afterwards, and he tells me off for all the things I got wrong with PZB. Even he gets bitten by it. So what hope have I got? And he understands it. That's flashing. Does that mean anything? I don't know. Didn't want me to acknowledge it. Oh, we're coming down to a 130 though, so we should probably do that. Plunk. You see the speed limit 130, then 160, then 130 again. How are people finding the minimal HUD? I know there's a couple of different people on this stream to last time. I'm quite liking it, quite enjoying it. It would irritate me on a big screen TV. I want to be able to move it. But on my gaming monitor, I don't mind where it is. That's why we were slowing down. We're changing tracks. Very good. Oh, to an even slower track. Plunk. I think I was speeding. So it somehow expected me to know that this next signal was not green. Maybe that's what those flashing signals meant back there, and I should have been slowing down more. And I'm supposed to be doing nothing. It's fine. No restrictions at all. Okay. Was weird. But anyway, New York Texas Railroad asks, do you think Dovetail would adventure into making hardware like a rail driver thing for consoles? I know they actually thought about it, but I don't think they'll do it. What they are doing, and they have announced this publicly, they're building an API for the game, which will allow controller manufacturers to get into it. played with the API, I made a thing that turns the windscreen wipers on and off and turns the headlights on and off and makes the train accelerate and stop and drive around in circles in the training centre and do things like that all by itself. It's kind of good fun. See a yellow coming, so I shall reduce power. See if it stays yellow. Probably will. As we come into Coswig. Hello, Coswig. Goodbye, Coswig. I can accelerate again then. Back we go. People think of the new thicker overhead. Say I'm not that much of a fan, to be honest. It looks too thick now. Tomorrow's stream I'm going to do on my Xbox, by the way. That'll give me a full day to make my computer work again. After I mess around with it this afternoon. After I finish work. It's interesting how the track HUD sees some signals and some others. You'd like a horn, Marco? How's that, Marco? Thank you. Doing that when PZB's turned on.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Gone green again. Set this to 80. In front of us has gotten out of the way. Far off from Niederau. Now go via.
Zugbeeinflussung.
You certainly learn about PZB driving this scenario. should say hello to the people of Niederau, don't you? Vectron satisfies all European requirements. That text doesn't stay there very long, does it? Next stop, Riesa. Plunk. A bit more noise going, as you do. So, about halfway. Lighting's looking quite nice. Closer than the grass draws properly, but when you're a long way from it, it looks a bit funny. Directly into the sun. Only trouble with doing this is I can't see anything else. I could solve it this way, I suppose, couldn't I? Let's do that instead. Out of directly on sun now, so we're all good. Sitting there with no one in you. Well, it's sitting at a signal, but there's no one driving it. How weird. Tomorrow's stream will be on console. We'll be running the F125 from Los Angeles to Lancaster. Running up on my Xbox. I'm running on PC. Quite yellow in the heavy sun, isn't it? Sparks there. It was a thunderstorm, didn't it? It's work. Avoid that. Got to go far enough that I can turn around. There we go. Proper horn this time. Got a yellow signal coming up. Let's get back in the cab, concentrate on what we're doing, or I'll end up in the poo. Illinois. If you check my streaming schedule on my channel, it's all there, mate. again. Back to full thing. Rails asks, are all the TSW 2, 3 and routes in TSW 4? I believe they are. I know some people have some issues with particular bundles that they bought, but they're getting sorted out by support. So if you don't have something now, I would recommend logging a support call. There were some particular TSW 2 bundles, and I think one TSW 3 bundle, which the contents of it did not properly get aligned with your account. So you should log a support call. Has all of his. I have all of mine, but it wasn't through natural progression. First got hold of 4 for testing, given a key that basically gave us everything. So the key came through that. So this will be fine. Clifford agrees with me. Does Dovetail know that Creators Club isn't working on Xbox? I don't know. Try it on mine. Is it not working? Is it just crashing? Let's go and have a quick look at the check the forums when I'm driving a train with PZB. Oh, that problem. Yes, they do know about that. Yes, that's actually not just on Xbox. The thing that causes that is the same thing that causes this. If you go into settings, controls, advanced controls, rail driver, I can only see the routes that are the core, so training center, plus the currently loaded ones. It's the same problem as that. Yes, they do know about that one. Uh-oh. Ooh. We survived. I thought that was going to go. That's usually what happens when it's going to crash. It goes, oh, no, not playing now. And then you get that Unreal Engine 4 thing. This little pop-up comes up and goes, Unreal Engine 4 has decided that you are unworthy. Uh-oh. When I changed cameras, it did it again. This is not good. Just go and check my CPU temperature if you don't mind. It's not too bad. 66 degrees, 80. Yeah. Back at 66. It's not so hot. Not so hot. Daniel Robert Jowett's going to nip out to the supermarket and get a sandwich. Fantastic. Shall see you soon. Enjoy your shopping. Zone. Don't have to do too much. So I don't think Riesa actually implements them properly. It doesn't. My power never went off, so I could have just left the power running. I can tell my power didn't go off because that blue bar over here stayed on. Although that said, I'm not actually getting any power, am I? Even though my blue bar came on. So I might just... Ah, it did pop the circuit breaker. What do you know? Maybe Riesa does implement it properly now. Maybe that's a new thing in Train Sim World 4. Yes, Rails of Illinois was here, that train guy. Very briefly. And he popped in and went, oh, I didn't know it was on. And then he ran away again. I think he's off rail fanning or something. Personally, I'd go watch real trains too. Over watching someone stream, I'd go watch real trains anytime, but, you know, that's life. I prefer to be on the footplate myself. I was going to be on Puffing Billy tomorrow, but you've probably noticed. I haven't had... Famous last words. I was about to say I haven't been too bad on this stream. But, having had some issues, I spoke to my doctor about it earlier in the week and went, so, what would happen if I did 12 hours of strenuous exercise? And he basically said, I'll see you in hospital. Let's try and get down to the speed. We're going to make it. We are. Good. I want to keep a little bit of speed on because we're almost at Riesa anyway. Bring that right back. Might just knock AFB off actually.
AFB. AFB.
And I'll just drive it the rest of the way into Riesa. Might be safer.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Childers bridge shot coming up. Signal before the station? God, it is. Stopping. It's one way to get your bridge shot properly, isn't it? Where can I put it? There's a red signal right in front of me anyway. Start moving again. See what it does. Because I want to get the train in a better shot for the better spot for the shot. He might have gone to sleep. Are we going to move, Vectron? Sounds like you're going to move. Yeah, you're going to move. Just don't want to go too far before I take the screenshot. There. Done deal. Save it only. Back in the cab and brakes on. Because I think this red signal's before the platform. Maybe it's not. Seems awfully close. Down the end of the platform, it's alright. Oh, I'm just panicking for no reason at all. It went so nicely, I just have to do it. Got a bit bright. He might have gone to sleep, that train guy. Lovely. That didn't take very long. Another driver will take it to Leipzig. Why can't you do it? Because this is where the route ends. What do we get? Platinum. Yay. Ah, what are we going to do now? What are we going to do now? Do another Vectron? Of course we'll do another Vectron. Special delivery. Don't know what this one is. I've never looked at it. And that's okay, as they say. That's fine. Good afternoon, driver. These Vectrons have just come back from maintenance. Need to be spread out along the line. Yeah, so we're going to be leaving Vectrons all over the place. Well, fair enough. Seems pretty fair. Let's get some AFB happening.
AFB. AFB.
To 40. And let's go and turn on some squeaky and some bitey. We've got green signals, don't we? We can go. Finish setting up this way. Okay, looks promising, all looks good. Oops. It's already set up. Will we do headlights? We didn't do headlights. They're not quite right. They are now. We go with a whole line of Vectrons.
Zwangsbremsung. 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 Zwangsbremsung.
Well, okay then.
Zwangsbremsung. Zugbeeinflussung.
Zugbeeinflussung to you too. Come on, pump me brakes up. Let's go. I should have been paying just a little bit more attention then. Perhaps. At least that sounds promising. Can I have power? Yes, I can have power. Okay, off we go. Full power, in fact. Give it everything. 5 Vectrons taking the works. Or is it 4? No, it's 4 Vectrons. Of course, we can only go up to 40. That's fine. Because we are in monitoring, because we were naughty. I think I should be allowed to release, really.
Zugbeeinflussung.
And I can, because this signal's green. See if I get in trouble. As far as Dresden Riesa, 3 kilometers, a little while to go. It's the only thing I miss from this HUD is having a bit more information on how far you need to go. Station doesn't spew out smoke anymore, it's now steam like it should be. Excellent. Glad they did that. Come on, mate.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Don't be seen being passed by Dosto.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Looks like we're going to be doing shunting everywhere. I might turn off AFB.
AFB.
I'll just
AFB.
drive it. Let's have some really nice deep track sounds, this one. Down here. That's cool.
Zwangsbremsung. 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 Zwangsbremsung.
Need to go and have a look.
Zwangsbremsung. Zwangsbremsung.
Trip me here.
Zwangsbremsung. Zwangsbremsung.
Magnet?
Zwangsbremsung. Zwangsbremsung. Zugbeeinflussung. Zugbeeinflussung. Zugbeeinflussung.
It
Zugbeeinflussung.
didn't trip until I got round here somewhere. So what tripped me? Slowing down, I was behaving myself. I was under the speed. Anybody know? I'm confused.
Zwangsbremsung. 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 Zwangsbremsung.
I don't get it. I was under 25 kilometers an hour, like I'm supposed to be. Why did it bite me? I do not understand. I acknowledged it quickly enough. Stop and go or something like that. Couldn't see how they do that at the entrance to a yard though. It doesn't seem right. I should make sure this yard's actually set up for me, shouldn't I? I think it is, so far. It's fine. Looks like we're going into the right track. This yard? Oh yeah, you can. Dropping off our first Vectron here. icon and all sorts of things, but game doesn't really care. Off we go to Goswig, which is a while away, I think. 12 k's. There were 3. Fine, safer. Being naughty. Let's see if we can catch this Dosto. Thankfully, I won't be allowed to go over 120, will I? Can't do 160 because I won't be in the right PZB mode. Passing him anyway. Bye bye, Dosto man. I should check. What mode am I in? Let's have a look. Super. Let's have a quick look. Mode M. Won't change my mode. I'll just leave that menu there for the moment. We shall come back to that shortly. Next time we stop. Big pause. What's going on? What's going on? This doesn't feel good. Yeah. Nothing bad's happened. Sounds like it's still going. No, camera keys don't do anything. Well, it certainly stopped rendering, so something bad's happened. This isn't very good. Is the PC alive? PCs? Might be enough. Game stopped. Completely. Press the stop button in Steam, I think. PC, because everything's still running. PC's happy. But even pressing the stop button in Steam did nothing. Force it. There we go. I forced it to die. We'll start it up again. No, I forced it to die in Steam. No, the PC was happy. It wasn't doing anything weird thermally. Okay. What's happened there, YouTube? What's happened? I've lost my live streaming window too. Something weird's happened. Vectron Dresden. Do we do that again? I guess so. I think there's one on here which has got ICs. Freight. What are you? Freight. Trying to see if I can find the one that's IC coaches, because I think there is one. Maybe not. You know what we might have to do? We might just have to do this. We go on foot. Yeah, we can start there. Why not? Start at Riesa. It's time to be mean to the game. That way to get out of here, I think. Yeah, it's that way. So we'll do spawn a new train, and we want Vectron. Dostos. I think there's one with IC coaches. Mixed freight. No, maybe there isn't one with IC coaches. Maybe I'm lying to you. I thought there was. Alright, we'll do it with Dostos. You're facing the wrong way. I wanted you to face the other way. Well, that's no good. Face that way. Let's try that. We can't put it there. Oh no, can we put it here? We can put it here. Alright, now you're facing the right way at least. Get in and take possession of it. We're going to play a bit of havoc with the timetable. Alright, now let's go into the map and do... Set path. No, I am facing the wrong way around. So the other one was actually the right one, wasn't it? No, it's this one. That was the wrong one. This is the right one. I want this one. Yeah, I'm sure that's right. So I want to click this one. I can't set the path on that one. Alright, let's take that train out. Confirm. So it actually was wanting to face the other way. Alright. That's fine. Let's come down here. Let's face this way. Let's spawn one here. We're going to stop everywhere. Because we can. Costos, go. Can't spawn there. Must have to do it on the other platform. Yep. Okay. Get in. Spawned in the middle of the timetable, so this is good. Now we shall set path. Good. Where do you want to go? Here, sir. There's a station. Go there. Confirm. Okay. Set him up and get out of here. Squeaky. Wonky. Let's go. We are in the middle of the timetable, so we may get held up here. We shall see. It looks like we're going to, in fact. New York Texas Railroad says it would be cool if Peninsula Corridor got Todd 4. It would. I kind of think that Peninsula Corridor would potentially get an update at some point, simply because they've got the flirts now.
Zugbeeinflussung.
See another train coming in, which is probably what we're going to be waiting for. Sometimes the dispatcher copes really well with doing this, and sometimes it's crap. So we shall see, won't we? Unattractive. Oh, it should be on the right track, shouldn't I? And I've put my destination on the left track. Yeah, that probably won't work, will it? I should change it to the right track. I'm currently running wrong. See that guy just appear there then? This guy appeared right in front of me and I ran him over. It's a bit unattractive. Stopped. It's in front of us. Train coming down that track. So I want to... I'll just get it to stop because we are coming up to a red signal, and I'll change my path to run down the right-hand rail like I'm supposed to. yes. Set path. So much better. Go to there. Confirm. And instantly the signals all go green. Off we go.
Zugbeeinflussung. Zugbeeinflussung.
Basically each station I'll just set the next stop. I didn't set my PZB mode to passenger. Remind me to do that at the station. Because I very much doubt it's defaulted to it. There's the train that was in our way. 185. Station. It's cool you can just put trains wherever you want now. You can even put them in places you can't normally go, which is even more fun. Although some of them are not set up very well, even on the new routes. So in LA, for example, you can set up a path into the yard across the river, which is all nicely modelled, but the player area ends, so you can't go there. Unfortunately. Zone and a station stop at the same time. Probably going to get penalised. Yep. I think we'll get it into the platform though, even under emergency braking. We might be able to open the doors. Should have slowed down to 25, that's what happened there. You can release now. So while we're in here, let's set this properly. Set it to PZBO. Let's set a new path now. Reach the old one yet. Need to reach the old one. Hello, SI. You just came just in time to see me get Zambrain songed. We're running a Vectron with some Dostos on Dresden Riesa using free roam, just in amongst the timetable. I was running a 4 Dosto drop-off thing, but something bad happened. Right, so if we stop here... open the doors again, then I'll set the next path, while we're waiting for the passengers. If we get any, that'll be interesting by itself. Let's see if any get in. No, because we're not going anywhere yet, so let's set a path. That's the next station. I'll stop at them all, but I'll set the paths a bit differently. There you go, set a destination there. Confirm. Any passengers get in? No, looks like passengers don't work with the free roam mode. What's happening with the doors there? Shadows are strange. We are spoilt for choice with free roam. We can be completely evil. I'm going to get rid of that.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Edison 99. We are the Vectron, hauling some Dostros, just running in free roam on Dresden Riesa. Just plonked myself into the timetable. Just going for a cruise. As you do. Hopefully nothing else bad will happen. Disused station. Should we stop at this one? It's probably too late to stop at this one. I don't know, passengers didn't want to get in when I made it stop at a disused station. It's kind of funny. It's a train, DJ Anderson 99. There's another one. Empty freight.
Zugbeeinflussung.
In the big chemical plant. Yeah, that'd be something funny to do, wouldn't it? Let's do that. I'd be able to do this, you know, if I go far enough along the line up there, then we can do something really silly, like back this thing into the chemical plant. That's a good idea. Let's set our path a bit further along. Uh-oh. It died, Jimmy. Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. Hmm. 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 That's unpleasant, isn't it? You know what? Let's do something else. Let's wake up the Xbox since the game's already switched over to that anyway. Let's stream from that. My PC's clearly not happy today. So we'll do this. Seems like a good idea, doesn't it? I'll have to turn around sideways though to watch this one. I need to change on this monitor. Game clearly unhappy on my computer today. Yep, Xbox time. As you do. Don't actually know what I've got installed on this. There you go. Borlberg. Should we finish that one that we tried before? With the Is it not actually here? Take the server Wolfus yard because you can find returning the allocated time slot. Wait out. Oh, I know why, because I don't have Dresden on here. That's fine. We don't want to do nighttime though, do we? Not really. International rescue. Go hard. Just like in the movies. I think we might just run a service. Borlberg timetable on Vectron. Since this is supposed to be a Vectron stream, let's run. Yeah, we ran you before. Let's run these two into the quarry and out again. Well, at least you're going to get to see this game played on Xbox now. Now, what I won't do though is put on. Got green signal yet? You got a green signal. Let's just swap our screens over. Come on, Xbox controller. Haptic feedback's going completely nuts. Wait for a moment, it says. Alright, we'll keep waiting. Let's keep going with our setup then. Come on. Right. Oh, of course I don't hear it. Wrong headphones. Are you guys hearing the game though? You're not, are you? Now you will. There you go. Now you'll be able to see it. Ricky Pete says he's finally managed to catch a stream. Yes. Sealer, just like the movies, is brilliant. Breaks off. And we should be able to go. I'm starting to hear some sound. I hope you guys are. Why aren't we allowed to go? What haven't I done? Oh, I know what I haven't done. Wally. Release the brake. Now I'll be able to go. There we go. This is better. Why do I have the next signal thing on? That? No. That? That? There we go. Excuse me not turning on PZB on the Xbox though. No sound? Is that better? I think it's putting sound down. Congratulations to SI and Mark B. After the first of those. Going a bit quick, aren't I? Being naughty. Put on cupping sauce. That should be better, because that should force the... No, it's not actually doing it. It's a bit hard to do while you're driving, you know? It's a bit hard to do. If I set that down, set that up, set that down, how does that go? Let's see what happens with that. Might work. More brakes. I think overhead doesn't look as bad on the Xbox as it does on PC. Voice is still too soft, or is it better? Once again being naughty. Going anyway. Going to the quarry. Fair enough. It's a very short train, wasn't it? I wanted to get alongside so we could see it, but no, that wasn't going to happen, I don't think. $2K to go. Speed down a bit, because I think we're nearly there anyway. We are. Yes, I was being naughty, you're right. Can we get a honk? What, the other horn? Changing tracks here? No. I don't even know where this quarry is. I guess we'll know in a moment. So I am coming up to a red signal now. Oh. computer is insisting that I'm missing a meeting. Probably am. It is a holiday today, but we still have some work going on today. It is a bit quick, isn't it, C? That's interesting. How do you get out of the chair on an Xbox? Good thing I've got a keyboard on. It's just walking around on top of a hedge then. I almost jumped far enough. Is this 9 vehicles? I guess it is. I almost jumped far enough to get out of their playing area. Gone overboard on the haptic feedback. Wants me to move just a little bit. Can't want me to stop after the signal. Uh-oh. Oh, so close. That's alright. We'll play the second version of it now. And then sadly I'll have to go back to work. That went so well. It's not this, just like in the movies. That one. Ah, let's try this. Let's try this one. What's this thing? Master switch on. Console people put up with this here. They're all getting out. Fair enough. Reverse it forward. There we go. Let the passengers get settled in and introduced to the 40 experience. Turn the lights off. Train lights. There we go. Off. Apply power to get moving. That's a piss weak horn, isn't it? Texas Railroaders signed up for guard. Impressive. Thank you. Yes, Daniel. Spad. Actually, I do remember this scenario. They're all hiding in there in the darkness. But it's not very dark because it's daytime. Have I done headlights? Sure. I want them so I can see in the tunnel. More power. Don't think I've got headlights on, do I? Light switch somewhere? Ah well, we'll just drive in the dark. We'll live. Feels like we just do that. We've got high beam lights. Go via Dresden. You can see how much I've played on Xbox in TSW4, can't you? I only got it the other day. I just got it to film some tutorials, which I've done. Now I can play it with you guys. The only reason I haven't turned on safety systems, by the way, is I have no idea how to acknowledge them on Xbox. Maybe the B key? Not sure. But this will be less eventful to do it this way. The scenario will tell me to do stuff soon. Quite this one. What will be in the operative word? Station with a scene from the movie, so you'll slow down while passing. I think I emergency did. How far away is this next station? 3 kilometers. Finish releasing the brakes. Give me more beans. More beans. More beans. More beans. Get a bit closer, I'll slow down. Maybe about a kilometre out. Cat likes the look of this one as well. Both sticks for photo mode, says New York, Texas Railroad. Oh, how about that? How do I get out now? B. Cruising along. I have what I hope is the solution to my PC behaving badly sitting next to me, by the way. I have a water cooler. I hope it's enough. want a little bit more stopping. So it's 25 miles per hour, so that's what? About 40 kilometers an hour? That's okay. Maybe I should just do 25 kilometers now. Maybe that's what it really means. We shall see. And you want me to be quiet, see? That doesn't happen often. Okay. Weird. Speed up, it says. All right then. And then we want an extreme braking experience. Must be heading for a red signal. To fly flat out apparently. Let's ignore the speed limit then. Let's just keep on going. It's a good thing I don't have PZB turned on. slowing down, but did I? I wonder. I got finished. Sounds like it, because it's powering up again now. Okay, slam on the emergency brake. I'm still slowing down. I think when I got up to 160 it got mad at me, and it's now slowing me down. Alright. Electric and air. Let's quickly apply the emergency brake. It wants me to push the button, doesn't it? Scenario failure. It wanted me to push the button. We're doing this again. Close the circuit breaker, says C. Ah, is that what happened? Are we doing this again? I don't know. That was a bit shit. Yes, don't do it again. Master switch. I should just do it on toll booth scenarios, shouldn't I? I find it so difficult to get onto the controls with the console. There. Why am I not moving? Oh, there it goes this time. Alright. Let's try and get it right this time, huh? It just wants me to push the button. I do have work to do, Brad. Quiet. Would be good if the console version had load checkpoints. It would. I'll just have to try and do it right this time. I do like that you can actually fail scenarios in the game now. I think that's quite good. Darkness we go. Look at in here's a battery gauge up there. Chair. There's an outside. Yay! 6:40 now. Off we go. Someone has booked a meeting. Just heard the reminder go off. Greens all the way. Excellent. Comment did go through C about resetting the circuit breaker. Back here again. Thickening. Get to the back of the train and we'll run it this way. It's a bit better. Except now I can't tell how fast I'm going because I'm not in the train. Damn it. Far away from there. 3 Ks. New York says he failed the blockbuster on AVL. Yes, I've had that too. Took me quite a few goes to get that one right, to be honest. I kept trying to match speeds with the car, but that's not actually what you do. You just drive at the speed limit and it's fine. Full beef of the clown horn there. Start slowing it down for this slow run through the station. Wrong brake. Away. It's okay. I don't have muscle memory on the controller yet, so when I think I need less brakes, I often end up with more brakes. That's life, isn't it? Hello, Florian. How are you? Oh, it's fine to be helpful, see? About there will probably be good. Person standing with their head in an elephant. have cones on their heads. Now I'm worried. We've done a few runs with the Vectron on here. And we did our Dresden Riesa one. Dresden Riesa one, okay. Wow. Get it up to 140. I'll go over 140 this time because that went badly last time. See if we can get this right this time, huh? Florian, what did you just see? You saw an elephant. And see, yeah, I only had a few PZB penalties. I got, I got whacked by a couple of signals that I didn't really understand. This is life, of course. Still slowing down, see? Got a panto down or something? No, panto's up. I wonder if that could be throttled off and then do it. Throttle back up again. That's got it. Emergency brake, quickly apply the emergency brake. Where is it? Come on, come on, get on the button. God damn it. Oh, I hate consoles. Go here, helicopter. There it is. Restore power. I love the way it says unpress the button. Off we go. When I finish this, I really will have to go back to work. I was supposed to go back at 5 o'clock and it's 5:11. What have we got to go? Oops. Not easy. Oh yeah, we're almost there anyway. It's all good. There we go. We managed to make that work. Yay! Thank you for putting up with it. Hello, Arjit. How are you? What's my PC config? Well, we're actually playing on an Xbox at the moment, but my PC config is a i9 13900, something like that, with a 4080. But we're currently playing on an Xbox Series S, and I'm going too fast, and I'm going to get penalised. Go back. There we go. That's better. We switched to the Xbox because my PC was misbehaving, Arjit. What is my favourite train sim world for route? When I was train is your fave. Yes, you've definitely noticed Flying Scotsman. It is indeed. I quite like that engine. And favourite route in 4. I kind of like this one because of all the commuter action. I kind of like LA because I've been there and I've ridden that train. And I kind of like the East Coast Main Line because it's got Flying Scotsman on it. I'm not a massive fan of the Azuma. Yeah, I was beginning to think I should have been told to slow down then, but of course I didn't, and I'm running towards a red signal really fast, so we'll go back to emergency brakes, because, you know, we can. So then I don't have to worry about the, worry about running into the red signal up here. See what happens when you start talking to people? You get yourself in trouble. And I was just looking at the screen going, that's red. I'm blabbing away, blah, blah, blah. And I go, that's red. Blah, blah, blah. It's red. Red. You're playing on PS5, Arjit. Nice. My son has a PS5. We don't have the train game on it. Passengers actually going to get out? That's the question. They are, look at that. Even with suitcases. It's nice of my neighbour's dog to bark all the way through the stream. They've clearly gone out and left him by himself again. Lock the doors. Florian says all the routes are fantastic in their own way, each has something to offer and are visually brilliant. How are you finding the game on PlayStation 5 there, Arjit? Better get back in. Set the master controller to 0. Set the reverser to off. I don't think I ever actually found the reverser, I used the keyboard. Oops. There we go. Set the train brake to hold. Master key to off. It's over there. Off. Off. Let's see how you did. Poorly. Ooh, that was a bit mean. Why don't we do that as a photo mode while we wait? No, too late. Anyway, that'll be it for today's stream. So tomorrow is another one on the... platinum? What? For that effort? Anyway. Oh, I didn't have safety systems turned on. How did I get a platinum? That shouldn't be possible. Anyway, all good. We'll worry about that. Tomorrow will be another Xbox stream running the LA to Lancaster. And hopefully I will get my PC sorted out. I have what I need to get my PC sorted out, I hope. It's not going to show it to you because I've got background filtering on. But I sent my lovely other half down to the computer shop while I was working to get me a cooler. And I will pop that in because I think my problem is thermal. And if that doesn't solve my problem, then I've got another motherboard I can try. I don't have another CPU that's the same. So hopefully that's not bad. I did have a problem when I tried the memory stress test. So it could be memory, so I might try a different memory. I can swap with my son and see what happens because he's got DDR5 as well. If you let me, I might go, hey, dude, I've got some memory that I think might be bad. Can I put it in your computer? That might go well, mightn't it? Anyway, have fun, folks. I'm going to go back to work now, and I will see everybody tomorrow morning for me, probably tomorrow evening for you guys. For, as you know, most of you are from up there somewhere, but there's no up in space. You could be from down there. But anyway, it's all good. Have fun. See you later. Thank you very much for joining in. Great chat. Thanks for watching, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. I always like to get your feedback in the form of likes and comments because they help me understand what you want. Give the channel a subscribe and click on the tinkly things so you don't miss out on any new stuff. And thanks for your ongoing support. And please, be safe out there.